Hello, Origin Gaming. Welcome to week 2 season announcement. Sorry, Winnie's, doing her thing. Well, I got this. She can stay outside for a little while. So, week 2, great job so far in the league. We have completed week 1, so all we've completed so far is 2 PvP matches per team and the Nightfall. But the standings have flipped. So we have the Hot Dog Warriors currently leading with 14 points, the Golden Age Assassins in second place with 13, and Tyrants on Parade with 12. The 2 PvP wins for Hot Dog Warriors were big for them, but Tyrants on Parade did take home 3 points on the Nightfall. So going into week 2, this week we are going to change it up, add some restrictions on things beyond just the PvP matchup. So this week what we're going to do is for the Nightfall, it's Exodus Crash. It's one of my least favorite Nightfalls or strikes really, but it is what it is. So we're going to go with a Void subclass. So all Guardians must have Void subclasses. Primary and energy weapons. One has to be primary ammo. One has to be energy ammo. So kinetic and energy slots. One primary, one energy, or one secondary. It's up to you how you flip that. If you want to put a shotgun, for example, in your kinetic slot and a submachine gun in your energy slot, that's fine. Flip them around, submachine gun and shotgun. But one of those weapons has to be a secondary ammo weapon, and one has to be a primary ammo weapon. You pick. Dealer's choice on that. And for your heavy, we're going to be using swords this week. So swords, it's the season of swords. They made a lot of changes to swords. I've actually become a fan of swords a little bit. I think they're a lot better than they used to be. So we are going to use swords for week 2. So again, for Exodus Crash, it's going to be all Void subclasses for your Guardians. Between your kinetic and energy slots, you must have one secondary weapon, one primary weapon, and then our heavy will be swords. For PvP this week, we're going to go with the same restrictions. So all Void subclasses. One primary, one secondary, and swords for those weapons as well. Teams can decide if they want to do no exotics, no pinnacles, that's on them. But one primary, one secondary, and swords for your heavy slot. And again, all Void subclasses for that. We are going to go 4v4. So it's going to be doubles. So you have to play all 4 people in the matches you play, or 4 people in the matches you play. You obviously will have to rotate people in and out because it's doubles. But for all 4 people have to play. It'll be best of 5 matches with a 5-minute round timer. So 5-minute round timer, best of 5. So 3 wins takes it. And you must play 4 people in your 5 Well, if you go 3-0, you can only play 2 players in those 3 matches. You essentially forfeit that match because you didn't play enough players. So make sure you get all 4 players in before the end. For that, no changes to the Gambit rules for this week. So 2v doubles, 4 players must play, 3. Best of 5, 3 wins takes home the match. Void subclasses. Primary, secondary, swords. Any way you want to swap those primary and secondaries, that's on you. There are no changes to Gambit again. We will be doing no restrictions. No one's played their Gambit matches yet. For PvP and Gambit, I would recommend everyone getting those in before Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Because once Trials comes out, and I'm sure my team's not the only ones that found that out. A lot of people want to play Trials. Stop begging people. I've posted it on the chat before. Honestly, the people who beg probably aren't watching this. So I'm preaching to the choir, but stop begging about getting carried through trials. Make sure you do that. Raids are still EOW, COS, and Garden of Salvation for the whole season. So no major things this week. Again, just a reminder of the standings right now. 14 points for the Hot Dog Warriors, 13 points for the Golden Age Assassins, 12 points for the Tyrants on Parade. A lot closer than it was after week 1 last year, so that's what we're going for. You can still take home points for Sherping, first-time clears, organizing raids, getting your whole team through Garden of Salvation. If all your 10 members of your team, I think we're down to 10 on every team now, with the loss of Who is Lucky from Cerberus's team, from the Hot Dog Warriors. If you get all 10 people on a scoring match or scoring raid, you can get bonus points there. And beyond that, I think that's all we got. Quick, just go back over it. So for the Ordeal, Exodus Crash, Secondary, Primary Swords, all Void subclasses, PvP, same weapon loadouts. We have 4v4 in 2v2, 4 members in 2v2. Do the pairs have to be the same throughout? Like, no, you can swap it out however you want. So the two, say, for example, myself and Diamond go into match 1. It could be Diamond and Zeke in match 2, and it could be Zeke and Lucy in match 3, for example. So that would get 4 people, 4 unique people into those matches. It does not have to be the same pairs. Flip that up however you want, but 4 people, again, do have to play best of 5. This will go, the band post will go up tonight. I just have to type it up. It shouldn't be that difficult. So if there are any questions, feel free to either post comments on this video or ask them on the band chat. I'll probably respond to the band a little quicker. I don't really check my YouTube all that much except for the live streams. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off, get that post up, finish my corned beef, and then get online. So if anyone has anything else they need to do to level up, hit me up once I log on. Other than that, this is Prez signing off. Have a good one.